Whatevs. Okay, so share my screen. This came to me last night, and I started, like I said, I made that like phantom post where I like created this group in my head, but it hadn't really been created and really didn't have a clue what I was doing. This, by the way, this is how most of my coaching career has been, where I'm just like last minute, I'm like, that's a good idea. And I just like run with it and I make it up as I go, which is fine. And I think that's that's the way I work best. So I wanted to invite you guys into that without totally stressing you out. So let me find the slide that I created in like 5 minutes today. Literally just a slide of information. Okay, so this is the sneak peek boot camp. Here's how this is going to work. And I'll show you the group like behind the scenes in a second. But I created this group in the Challenge Tracker app so that our clients who decide to do this free group with us, they get the full experience. They get to see what like our boot camps look like, because to be honest, you guys, I know a lot of coaches that still like to run things through Facebook, and that's fine. If you want to do that, that's totally fine. But our app gives us tons of credibility. Like we have something that they can like bypass all these other things and go straight to it and log specifically their workouts and Shakeology and stuff. And so it gives us a lot of credibility. So I'm making sure that I always try to use that as much as I can. So this is going to be a 7-day free group in that app so they can see the app. And I'm going to be going very, very deep, but also keeping it very simple. As in I'm going to give them, and this is how I've been explaining it to people who've been messaging me, I'm going to break it up into very small bite-sized chunks so that you don't feel overwhelmed, but that they can take it and do something with that information on that day. At the same time, for those of you that fear that I'm going to do this, because I'm making sure I don't do this, is I'm not going to give them basically everything they're going to get in the portion fix without them buying it. So I'm going to be modeling, if you'll notice, in the Ultimate Portion Fix, if you've purchased it already, there are 7 modules and there are 7 days in our free group. So I'm going to go over 1 module per day. I'm going to give them a very small snippet of something that they can do today to incorporate that or to learn from. And then I'm also going to hint at the fact that if you purchase the program, and I'm not going to use that kind of vocabulary, promise I'll be like smooth. I'll be smooth. But if they choose to purchase the challenge pack, they will get even more. So for an example of that would be like the kids' lunches. I'm going to give them a few examples of kids' lunches that Autumn gives us, but then I'm going to also say there are 75 more kid lunches, you know, in addition to this, that you will get with the Ultimate Portion Fix at the end of this boot camp. So like I'm definitely giving them free value. Like even if they choose never to purchase, you guys are going to build a good relationship with these people and a trusting relationship, because they're going to come out with stuff even if they choose not to purchase. So that's the goal. Like I want to add value. I want to build relationships. I want to give people things, but I want that to lead to them purchasing something that's going to take them even further with this. I don't just want to leave them there with that. Like I want this to lead into, all right, I've given you the startup of this. Now let's run with it at the end. So starting tomorrow, we will go over module 1, and then from there, module 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then at the very end, which I think is March 12th, there will be a call to action where I will put in the boot camp. I will put in a graphic that shows them their options for joining. And here's the thing. This is why it took me so long to think up this group, because I was like, how am I going to do this? Like, you know, I don't want to have to wait until the 18th to start selling these challenge packs, because I know people are going to want to go ahead and get started if I'm talking about it and doing it. Guys, they can sign up as a discount coach. Like that's how you do it. Because I've been seeing other coaches like saying they're getting customers that are doing this Ultimate Portion Fix with them and they've already signed up. And I'm like, how are they doing that? And then it dawned on me, they're signing them up as discount coaches. And that's even, what's cooler about that, if cooler is a word, what's even more cool about that is the fact that like they go straight from, like we get to say, hey, so this isn't out for like customers yet, but we can sneak you in as a discount coach and you don't have to sell anything and you get all that we get early. And so it's like an added bonus for them. So it's in my Challenge Tracker app. the actual boot camp. So some of you were asking questions about that. The actual boot camp. So let's say these women stick with this the full 7 days, and on March 12th, they place an order. That will hopefully give them enough time to get their challenge pack in to start on the 18th. So the actual boot camp will start on the 18th. We will start with the old 21-day fix workouts or whatever they choose. It does not have to be, they don't even have to work out. Like, there are 2 different challenge packs. One challenge pack is just the ultimate portion fix, and one challenge pack has the ultimate portion fix in Shakeology and BOD. So there are lots of different options they can join with. So there's that. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe even if they don't do BOD, if they just do the ultimate fix challenge pack without Beachbody On Demand, you still get 2 points because there's Shakeology HD order enrolled in that, or the performance line. So you'll still get your 2 Success Club points. So workouts with this can be viewed as extra credit. Now, here's what I've just noticed, because this is the kind of people I attract, is that the people I attract, they still want workouts. So what I'm going to do with that is, just so you guys know all this, this is a lot of information I'm throwing at you. I hope you're like writing down like fury, and I will also record this so you can go back and listen. If they enroll in a free, as a free member, which is what I'm sending you, that's the link that I sent you guys in our messages, they get access to Clean Week. So you do not have to do the 2-week free trial to get Clean Week. You can get Clean Week even if you're only a free member and never put your credit card in, okay? Beachbody did that on purpose so that some of us coaches could work with something in an area like this. So your clients who enroll in this boot camp, who are like, hey, I'm all about this nutrition, but I also kind of want to do some workouts, they can do Clean Week. So you can let them know, and I'll let them know too in the challenge group, that they can go to Beachbody On Demand and go to Clean Week and do those workouts. In addition, they can go to the T20, Transform 20, and they can do that sample workout for free. They can go to, I think Lift 4 has a sample workout for free. And so I'll be putting those into the group. So what that does is it gives them like that free BOD membership without them having to purchase anything. So it's really, really cool. Or you can put their credit card in. So with that being said, if you're like, hey, how do I do that free? How do I get a free account for them? It's in that group message that we're all in. So check that again. Make sure you put your coach ID in that, because then you won't get them if you don't. And let's see. I think that's it. They can, if you guys, you know, if your people are like really like legit want to do some workouts while they're doing this and they want to start a program, they absolutely can do the 2-week free trial of BOD. I don't recommend it. I wouldn't tell them about it necessarily, because I've had so many issues trying to transfer them from that 2-week membership to a challenge pack, because what happens is you have to actually have them cancel it and then sign up, and half the time they don't cancel it correctly. What they'll do is they'll cancel it from making them pay again, but then they don't actually cancel it, and so they have to wait 2 weeks. Let me see what the question is here. It is not letting me pull up the chat box. All right, whoever had a question, unmute yourself and then tell me.
So it's kind of not on the not to be mindset, but the about 21-day fix containers. I was just curious. So I've had other people sign up, not do the 2-week free trial, but like their name's on there. How long do they have access to those Clean Week and the free workout challenges?
I believe they have them for life. The free workouts are for life. Now, I am not entirely sure the Transform 20 free sample and the Lift 4 free sample will be on there, but I do know those are on YouTube, and so I'll link them over anyway. Like, I'll make sure that they know that they have them. But Clean Week, you get that for life. Like that, they did that 2 years ago because they knew that we as coaches did these free groups and that we kind of needed to give something. And so they that's what they created Clean Week for. It was just for like that introductory, get them in, here's some workouts. I don't actually love Clean Week. I tried to do the workouts and I was bored to death. but it's really, really good for people who are like literally starting from square one, have never lifted weights at all or haven't touched weights in 8 years. Like, it's really good for that. I'm so attuned to autumn that Clean Week was like a snore fest for me. But I do have a lot of people that love it. So it's like, I don't know, you just kind of have to gauge what kind of people you have. And then if you don't think they'd like Clean Week, like, you can tell them about it, but then also go and tell them about the free trial workouts with like Transform 20 and Lift 4, because those are two very different workouts. All right. I think that was it, except for I did want to show you guys. Now it'll show me the chat. That's weird. I wanted to show you the actual group. My screen's being weird. All right, so here's what the group looks like. The Total Nutrition Makeover. So far, there's one video. It doesn't look like anyone's commented yet. People get so scared to be that first one to comment. But there's a video there explaining what what they do, and, you know, introduce yourself, that kind of stuff. Tomorrow morning, I will post the first like video. They'll probably be between 5 to 7 minutes. Some will be shorter than that, and there will be some sort of like some sort of freebie to give them value, whether that's a recipe or like something. There will be something that they'll get every single day. And I think tonight I'm also going to put like a 7-day, like a week-long meal plan in there, just to give them an example of how like we eat, just so they can see like, oh my gosh, they still eat turkey sandwiches. Like, this is fine. I can do a turkey sandwich. It's that kind of stuff. And then I wanted to show you guys. Well, here's one right here. Here's one girl. And she commented on my post yesterday. And I said, so glad that you commented on my post yesterday. I'll be starting the free Total Nutrition Makeover Bootcamp tomorrow, and it will run from Wednesday to Tuesday, so it will last 7 days. There will be nothing you have to do, although I will be giving you simple solutions to incorporate as soon as you want. The main goal of this group is to learn and cut down on all of the confusion that's out there on food, something that should be so simple. There will also be a few workouts you can try if you want, by the way, bonus. Before I get you all set up, tell me about yourself. What made you want to do this group, and what do you hope to learn? And she says, hey, I would like to learn some snack ideas that would be quick and easy but healthy, and what I can and should eat while breastfeeding, because it's making me want to eat all the time. I mean, we all know that struggle. Dairy-free, my husband's on board, awesome. I said, this will be perfect, because it will. Like, you can always answer with confidence that this will be perfect, because it's going to meet everyone where they're at. And that is the beauty of the containers. Like, guys, I'll be honest, I've tried keto. I've done it. I did it for 6 weeks because I sincerely I did not want to just say I'm doing containers because I'm making money off of it. All right. I loved the containers and I've always loved them, but I was like, all right, I will try this keto thing, whatever. It's fine, but my body did just as good with carbs, and I still got to live my life better. When I was doing keto, I was constantly thinking like, okay, no carbs, no carbs, no carbs, no carbs. And it was just like, why am I doing this when I can have carbs and it works perfectly and I get antioxidants from fruit? Anything that tells me I can't have fruit just feels wrong, because fruit is so good for you. So that's my thing with that. So this works for everyone. Now, here's something you're going to get a lot of, just so you guys know this on the back end, and I will address this in the group. There are some people that cannot have dairy. I can't have dairy. Like, I do the containers and I don't do dairy. There are some people that cannot have wheat. You can make this absolutely work without having wheat. Autumn can't have eggs. She's deathly allergic to eggs. She makes this work without it. And so what's cool about this is you can absolutely take this, and then all you have to do is cross off your allergies or your sensitivities that you have, and you still have a complete meal plan. So let people know, like, yes, this works with that, or I'm paleo, this works with paleo, or I doubt it, you may even get someone who does carb cycling. If you have no clue what that is, I'll explain that later. But if you have someone that does carb cycling, this works for carb cycling. She literally touches every single thing in here. And vegan and vegetarian. This is really good for vegan and vegetarians especially, because it shows them what proteins they do need to be eating so that they aren't deficient, because that's a huge problem with vegans and vegetarians, is they're not getting enough of the right protein. And this really shows them the right way to be vegan and vegetarian. So then I say this will be perfect. And all you have to do is create a free account with this link, and then I'll be able to add you. And I give them the link, and she says done. And so then I head over to, I'll show you guys. I head over to my coach office, and I will show you this because I could not figure this out either. So you're going to need to know this. Let me log in real quick. Here's where you find them, because I was looking under customer orders, and that is not where they're going to show up. You're going to go to monitor my business. When it loads, monitor my business, and then my customers right here. And they will show up right here. So you'll just take their email, like I'm going to do this girl right now. I go up to my challenge tracker, go to invitations, put in her email, spell her name wrong, add her to my list, and invite. And that's as simple as that. Then I go back and I say, hey, you should have an email waiting on you. Can't wait to see you in the group. And then it's as simple as that. And from there, they are now, here's what is so cool. They are now your customer. So if they don't consult you and randomly decide to go order something, you will still get the credit. You will still get the commission. So what this does is it not like, let's say they don't buy anything now. That does not mean that you have failed at all. That means that they are sitting there waiting for when they do. All right. So like you're going to win either way with this group. Okay. Any questions?
Okay. How do you sign someone up for a free account without signing them up for like the free trial? Like I've never done a free account.
Are you in our group thread on Facebook?
Yes.
It should be on there.
Like the link? There's a link there? Or
I put a link.
You get it from BB Links, don't you?
You can get it from BB Links. It's just, they literally just call it the free membership. Here, let me copy this and I'll send it just to you. And then just make sure you put your coach code and your coach ID in there. Done. You got it. So yes, all it does, and it literally takes them 20 seconds. Like I send them the message and in 20 seconds they're like done. And so I just go right back. If you have done the free 2-week trial before, you know that they have to put a credit card in and they do all these things. And then half the people jump ship because they're not about to put a credit card in for something that's supposed to be free. But this is awesome because it's just literally free.
So do you have people that you're already signing up as discount coaches for the, okay.
No, I'm going to wait until March 12th to hit up people. If I do have someone that is like, because every once in a while I'll get someone who's like, I want the whole shebang right now, this very minute. Like maybe I'll get 3 days into this and they'll be like, what you're talking about, like I need it. I already need it. I know I need it. Go ahead and sign me up. Then I'll go ahead and send them the link. But other than that, no, I'll wait and start talking to people individually on March 12th.
Okay. Because I've got a girl that actually I reached out to her in the beginning of January, and she has now messaged me deciding she wants to join. But she's, iffy about all the equipment and everything. And I'm like, girl, I started with literally my living room floor and built my way up. So I told her that we were going to have this call and I would get more information on kind of what we were doing. So should I go ahead and if she wants to do the challenge pack and just sign up? Because she's like, I have to start somewhere. So put me in there.
Yeah.
Because that's what we were going to launch on the 18th. So should I go ahead and see if she wants to do the challenge pack with and add her into the spree group?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if she's ready, if she's motivated and committed, that's the best time for someone to start is when they are ready. And so if she's already like asking you for links, go ahead and send her the, I don't have a graphic for it yet, but I'm working on that this week as well. Just go ahead and send her the link for the challenge pack with BOD. And so another thing I want to address to you guys, because I know it's already right here, is, oh my goodness, this is a lot more expensive than like the 160 challenge pack. That is like, that's a limiting belief. 160 was still it was a steal for what we get. So 190 or 198 or whatever it is still a really good deal for what we're getting. And so, yeah, what you'll do, Emily, is you'll tell her like, hey, I figured out a way to get you this early. Are you ready for it now? Because here I can get you the link, and you'll have to sign up as a coach, or actually say it this way. You'll get to sign up as a coach, which means you'll get the discount for anything you order in the future. But if you ever decide you don't want it, you can cancel with no issues. Like, always give that spiel. But yeah, you get to sign up as a discount coach to get it early. So that's awesome. I can't believe I didn't think about that. I was like, oh, we just have to wait.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm slow to catch on.
No, you're fine.
So can I invite people to join the free week-long thing without them having to sign up as a discount coach?
Yes.
Just kind of give them like an idea of what this is about?
Yes.
Okay.
Give them a link, and then like I said, I'll do all the posting and stuff in there, because when we try to do it where we divvy it up, it gets so confusing for people. They like to see consistent faces. So anyways, yes, you invite people to this, just send them that link. Did you see the link in the group message? You'll send them that with your coach code at the end of it. And then, yeah, so this is a free group for them. They do not have to sign up for anything other than that free account. And then they get to decide at the end of those 7 days if they want to buy a challenge pack or not. So that's how that works.
Will it prompt them to do that, or do I need to go back and like remind them to do that?
I will prompt them, but what I will prompt them is to, here are your options. Say what you want and tag your coach or message your coach. So I would definitely suggest you guys message them at the end of the week and see what they thought and all of the things, and then see if they want to move forward from there for sure. And basically what I will do, just so you guys know, is extend that group. So like it says 7 days right now, but then once they start like ordering and doing the workouts and jumping in, that's when I'll extend it or create the next group. So it'll start on March 18th for that free group.
Am I crazy? I thought I saw an option for 160, which I haven't set any prices to her.
There is, but it does not include BOD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can look at that right now, actually. Oh, I did want to show you guys this, so I'm glad you said that. Let's share my screen again. All right, so in Beachbody On Demand, you're going to go to Grow My Business, Product Tools, and Shareable Media. Go to the Ultimate Portion Fix. And then for those of you in Canada, I did not see a pricing guide for you guys just yet, but it's coming. So here is a product summary for us coaches. Let me move you guys out of the way here. Yeah, so you can get the base kit for $109, and that does not include Shakeology, and that does not include Beachbody On Demand. That is literally just the programs, which are on Beachbody On Demand, but you just don't get the workouts. They won't give you access to the workouts. You'll only have access to the nutrition. Then this is where you'll get the Shakeology Challenge Pack. That's where you'll get 2 Success Club points, and they'll get Shakeology, the shaker cup, and everything you see in this base kit. this is the one, these two are the ones that I'm going to be, so it's $245. That's a little bit more than I thought, but still crazy good deal for what you're getting. So it's $245 to get Shakeology, Beachbody On Demand, and like the ultimate portion fix. Now, let's say you have people, I am still going to, just so you guys know, I'm still, when people tell me no, because they will, I will still then go, okay, well, look, there's also this one right here where you're not going to get all the in detail videos like I explained in our group, but you'll still get Beachbody On Demand, and you'll still get Fixate, and you'll still get Shakeology. And so that way they'll go, oh, okay, I'll do the 160 offer. And so now your 160 offer looks like chump change to them in comparison, even though this is still a good deal. So like that's the way that's just the way people's brains work. So So
question at the bottom, it says complete 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme. So do they get that with the base?
Yeah, they do, I believe.
They would have those workouts at least.
Yeah, so with the base kit, you will still get, you're right, you'll still get the 21-day fix. So that's still a good deal. You're not going to get Shakeology with that, which I think is obviously huge. I think everyone in the world needs to be on Shakeology. But they will still get some workouts. So regardless, they'll get access to workouts. Yes.
So I noticed this today. I don't know. Somebody's like ready to start now, but not like they would not be a coach to go into all of it. So I just sent her like the old like annual Beachbody On Demand Shakeology challenge pack, and they don't have the containers with it anymore.
Right.
Just pointing that out. Because I know a lot of us didn't realize that when they took the containers out of Lift. I think it was Lift 4 that didn't have containers. And we were like, uh-oh. So yeah. I noticed that today, pointing it out.
Yeah, I need to change that graphic as well to show that the containers are not in it. So.
Which for the pack, it's only like $7, I think.
Yeah.
Which I know it's extra money on top of what they're having to do if you're doing that type of program, but
yeah,
$7.
If it becomes a true issue for people, because there are times where people are like, no, I really want the containers. If it becomes an issue, I will throw it in their cart, in their share cart, and then I just promise them a $10 like PayPal rebate or something.
That's one thing I told her I'd buy them for, because I wanted to do the nutrition part too.
Right. I agree.
Okay, so even though, because I'm like sitting here thinking about, I know that throwing out there the 245 is probably going to be like, whoa, because she's got kids, which is not like a big problem, because I know a lot of y'all have kids, but budgeting that does look like a big number. So she's just not going to get the ultimate portion fix.
Correct.
With that, but she'll still be doing the same exact workouts as us, but she'll get the information from us in the free group, or how's that going to work?
So here's the beauty of all this. She will still get all the information from the free group. So she'll have all that. She'll learn all of that. Here is my thought with this, you guys. Honest to goodness truth. I want to sell these Ultimate Portion Fix challenge packs because I think they are legit. But worst case scenario, we sell the base $160 challenge pack. And we still do that, and we're still doing what we've been doing the whole time. Okay. So that's the good news. The beauty is now that people who do want more can have more. So I'm still probably going to put that $160 challenge pack on the graphic that I send out for you guys. Would you guys be okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
That way they would see the 245, and then they would see, like with both Performance Line and Shakeology, and then they would also see just the base kit. No, sorry, just Portion Fix and Shakeology where they don't get BOD, and then the one where they get Shakeology and BOD and they still get the Fixate channel. Before I say that, has anyone heard that they are taking Fixate off for people with just regular BOD, because I believe it's staying on permanently, correct? That's what I thought. I will double check that for sure, because that's a game changer. But yeah, worst case scenario, we still have people who are buying those base challenge packs, which is still my goal. You know, like I still want them to get, that's still the complete system for them. If I throw in those containers, I'll be honest, taking out the containers from that does make me a little salty, but there worse things could happen. Also, have you guys seen the graphic where you can give people the measurements without the containers? Have you seen that? There's like, I mean, it's not like an exact science. All these containers are just like the purple container is a full cup. The green container is a full cup. The red container, I believe, is a 3/4 cup. The carb is a half cup. And it's literally just normal measuring cups. We just put colors to them because it's pretty and fun and easy to pack. But they don't need the containers unless they really, really want them. Kind of like with Lift 4, they don't absolutely have to have them, because we can send them that graphic where they can just use their measuring cups and do it in their kitchen that way as well. So I've done that before, and people are like, okay, that's cool. That means I don't have to buy something extra or have extra stuff because I just Marie Kondoed my kitchen. So I've literally gotten that before, literally gotten that. All right. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, you can tell me. So y'all are good with me putting the $160 challenge pack on the free or on the graphic to show and explaining that, so people know that that's still an option. They don't have to do $245, but they can. Okay. So Emily, you may want to wait. You may just want to let her finish out the 7 days and see what she wants.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm mostly excited about this ultimate portion fix for me. Like, I want to be able, when people ask me questions, to be like, yes, I know for a fact that this is the answer to what, you know, like I've had some really good educated guesses, but now I'm going to have really good answers because she's given this to us.
Okay. Yeah, I might go ahead and do that, just so that, one, when you're trying to explain the breakdown of everything without a graphic, it kind of turns into a nightmare because they're like, whoa. So I might just go ahead and add her into the free group and then kind of just finagle it like we're waiting on a price breakdown or something, and then throw that at her once we get the graphic in the group.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, and I'll get that graphic done probably tonight, because I'm really excited, and my kids are gone. They're at my in-laws' house, and I am just really, I've had too much caffeine today, honestly. All right, I have 5 minutes left is what Zoom is telling me, so ask all the questions.
So from now on, will this ultimate portion, words, will this be an option regardless of the program we're doing? Like we can include this as like an extra or an option for any workout routine we do?
Yes. Yes. And let me just show you really quick for those of you that haven't, because I know a lot of you have not purchased it. I want to show you what it looks like. Let me see if okay. Move you guys out of the way here. Okay, so here's the ultimate portion fix. This is what they will see. I'll show you the videos really quick, just the modules themselves. You've got getting started in the overview, the foundations, why portion control. She talks about food addiction, and then she really goes into like, what is your why? Like, why are you going to stick with this nutrition plan? Because you have to have that to really, go with it. But what's really cool is, look, there's the foundational fix, which is just the containers. There's 3 different ways you can use the containers. The foundational fix way, which is just, hey, I get 3 carb containers a day. I can eat them all at dinner if I want. And that's the foundational fix. I'm just doing the containers and I'm getting them in. It doesn't matter. That's what most of our customers do. Then there's time nutrition, which Macy, that's what you're doing. That's what you do with the 80-day obsession. So she goes into that and how you can use that with any program. And then she goes into carb cycling, which is something she's never done before. But she did introduce it in the 80-day obsession with refeed days. That's what carb cycling is. But she goes a step further with it and really shows you how to carb cycle with any program that you do. So that's what's really cool with that. And then the family fix, like I said, she's got the psychology of food, the right plan for your child. She even breaks it up between boys and girls, and it's not hard. This is not like 8 extra things you have to think about, but she just shows you why your kids need certain foods, grocery shopping with your kids, favorite foods, different food for kids. And then she even goes into breastfeeding, what supplements do, how supplements work, what to do if you're not getting the results. Everything. So it's super, super helpful. I'm going to be honest with you though. Do I think everyone needs it? Do I think everyone needs to spend the extra money on it? No. But the people that really want to know why they're eating the way they're eating, and the people that are really nutrition focused, this is for them. So this is honestly something I think Beachbody created mostly for us as coaches, not necessarily for our customers. But I did want to take this into a challenge group, into a free day group, so that we can build a relationship with our customers based on nutrition and just give that credibility of like, we really do know what we're doing, because we do. And that this really, really works. So no.
I think the thing with this though is if they don't buy the Ultimate Portion Fix, they don't get access to the real-time
Yes.
refilming of 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme, and she's doing it modeled after 80-day obsession.
Yes. So it'll be real time. It's not repeats.
So people who loved the programs, there's your incentive. Even if you don't want to watch the modules, want to be part of these workouts.
For sure, what Tara just said. So if people love the 21 Day Fix and the real time workouts, they will not get those, but they will be live on May 31st. So if you don't purchase, if they choose not to purchase the Ultimate Portion Fix, they will get them May 31st. So it's not forever, but.
Do you know if they're taking old ones off?
I don't know.
Because like on the call, like National Wake Up Call, she said it's not like revamping it. It's like completely separate, but it's not got new names or anything.
Right. I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly. I'll need to look into that. I think it's about to kick us off, so don't be upset if it does that. All right. You feel free to blow up my phone. Like I said, I don't have kids all night, so it doesn't bother me. And I'm going to get to work. I'm so excited, you guys. So stinking excited. All right. I'm going to end the meeting.